Hey everybody, a little change of plans. I decided to just knock out the middleman and be Fenix E30R 1600 lumen SST40 against the 3200 lumen XHP 70 beast of the Klarus 360X3. I just decided, we'll just try a different fight here. I didn't want to get three lights in the mix after all. So we'll see what happens, right? I mean, so far, this little guy went up against its big brother, the PD36, and held its ground very nicely. In fact, it was better than the PD36 in Flood, and maybe a few other things. It was a good matchup, though, right? I mean, it really was. Now, when it comes to runtime, we're talking 18,650, 21,700. It's just not going to work. But, and this is like David versus Goliath. Look at this. Womp. Right? I mean, come on. I don't know that the Fenix is going to win this one. We'll see. But the beam shots won't lie. We'll be running these through the modes up to turbo. So we'll see what happens. So far, this little guy has been, never count the little guy out. So stay tuned. I do hope you enjoy the video. Cheers. Everybody, it's here with Buckeye Outdoors. I am out here with Nurse Angie Reviews and Adventures. And we're going to be doing some stuff up here tonight. One of the things we're going to be doing is beam shots. Trigger warning, again, anybody has sensitive eyes, sensitive to light, you may not want to watch this or be careful. You have been warned. So, this is the Fenix E30R versus the monstrous Klarus 360X3. Don't know if this is a fair fight. The Klarus should stomp it. It's twice the lumens, but we will see. So, the first, in the modes on the Klarus are a bit wonky, so just kind of bear with me as I go through them. Okay, so for the Klarus, we're going to start off in the low mode. Okay, you can see the bench. Again, we're shooting 150 feet out. That's Klarus on low. Medium, you can see the structure now, 150 foot out. You can see the edge of that building. Now this is the Klarus on turbo. I hate this light. There we go. That is the Klarus in all of its glory. Remember that. Fenix E30R now in low mode. Eco, medium, high, turbo. Low, medium, high, turbo. So that's the Fenix at turbo. Klarus. Fenix. Klarus. Now we're going to go on to 300 feet. Be right back. Alright everybody, we are back and now we are going to be doing the distance shots of over 300 feet. At the end of this little road here, there's a bunker hill that rises about 20 feet with 65 foot tall trees on top of it. This road is probably over 25 foot wide and 300 feet plus long. So, for the most confusing UI ever, we go to the Klarus. That's low, and I'm going to trigger through because it wants to jump to high. That's medium. That's high. That's the highest mode on the Klarus. So make sure that I am in turbo. Yep, that's turbo. Okay. Now the Fenix E30R, Eco, low, medium, high, turbo. Klarus. Fenix E30R. Klarus. Fenix E30R. I think the Fenix might have outthrown the Klarus. What do you think?
Mine.
Okay, let me pause this. Alright everybody. We are at about the halfway point. Let me make a little adjustment here. So it's about 150-ish, 170 feet to the base of the trees that you'll see out in front of you. And you'll also get a better shot at the bunker hill. So the Klarus with its terrible UI. Low. Medium. You can kind of see the hill now. High. That's on turbo. That's 3200 lumens. Remember what you saw. Fenix E30R. Let me change hands here. See, tonight I got a tripod. Eco. Low. Medium. High. Turbo. That's the Fenix E30R. 1600 lumens. turbo on the Klarus at 3200 lumens. Klarus, Fenix. Klarus, Fenix. Alright, one last bit of my... She has her little light out. Light up the road, Angie. It's still filming. That's Angie's little $3 light. She loves that thing. On to the next one. Alright, everybody. We are out here at part 3 of this, and Angie has her little badassery little toy light. That thing is actually kind of cool, Angie. It's kind of fun being out here doing beam shots with her. It's not something we usually do. So, we are going to be lighting up a target, which is, we got lights on right now. Target's about 100 foot out, and it's about a 65 foot tall tree. So, Klarus first. That's turbo on the Klarus. Tree's about 100 foot out, maybe a little bit further, about 65 foot tall. That's on the highest mode. Now the Fenix E30R on turbo. We're going to ramp it up, of course. Eco, low, medium, high, turbo. Eco, low, medium, high. Okay, so remember the Fenix. Klarus. Fenix. Klarus. Alright, so now we're going to scoot back a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. That's not the same light. Do that again. Was that little $3 light?
Yeah, the $3
light. There is
light.
no freaking way. That thing throws. I think that... Oh, I know what light that is. She's cheating, guys. Alright, on to the...
No, I'm not.
On to the flood part. The last part of our little test here, we're going to be doing a flood. Now, you'll see... Right about there, there's a black spot in the ground. You kind of see it there. Right about there. That's approximately about 20 foot away. Okay. So what we want to accomplish here is to give you an idea of the flood. So that's low, medium. I hate this light. It goes from low to high to medium. There's high mode. Now I'm going to hold the light still, and I'm going to move the camera side to side. Notice there's not a whole lot of flood here. Okay. Now, Fenix E30R. Eco, low, medium, high, turbo. Now, aiming did at that same spot. I'm going to keep the light still, and I'm going to move the camera. Okay, you could totally rewind that if you want to see how bad the E30 just made that Klarus look. So, I'll have a summary when I get home. But Nurse Angie, who do you think won this fight? Was it the Fenix or the Klarus? Or was it yours?
Mine.
That $3 light.
Mine.
Oh, now you're cheating. You got to throw her out here. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. A few minutes. Have a summary. Cheers. Well, I told you, never count out the little guy. So drop in the comments who you guys think won that. I mean, on paper, the Klarus should have decimated it. On paper, the Klarus has it. It's got the giant reflector. It's got the OP. It's got the XHP70. It's got 3200 lumens. And this little guy comes along kicking it in the shins all the way through the test. So, 1600 lumen SST40. Y'all can talk bad about that little SST40 all you want, but I think it just showed what it was worth, especially knowing that LED is underpowered. It's underdriven. So drop in the comments who you think won. I'm going to watch the video again and again and try to come up with my own conclusion. I think the E30 was a much stronger light in some aspects, where this had some strengths, but I think the E30 got it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Drop it in the comments. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. I'm going to keep doing these fun comparisons. This has been a blast to do. Having Angie out tonight was a real kick. She had this little $3 light. And this little thing is like this little plastic light. Let me get it. So, this is a light that we call mine. This is her light. This is what she likes. It goes on and off. And that's what she had. She also snuck my through night T11 thrower out there, and she was trolling me because I thought that was the only light she brought. She likes these little guys. Hey, you can't knock her for that. It was a lot of fun out there tonight. But hey, again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Hope to see you soon. Cheers.
Bye.